And welcome back. Well, fall is the perfect time to think about tackling a few home projects since it's still warm enough to be outside.
That's right.
It's 80 yesterday.
It was over 80, I think. And who better to help us get things started and fixing things up than Lou Manfredini? He's the home improvement expert and host of HouseSmarts. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you ladies as well. I'm a fan of the show. I watch it all the time.
Thank you. So everybody wants to have you as their neighbor.
Yes.
Yeah, off the air you said you wanted me to come over later. Do you have a few things you need
that
done?
was on the air.
Never mind. Oh, good. Then we have proof of that. But it is unbelievable how warm it is right now, which actually is a good thing because that means some of the things we're going to talk about today you can get done without having to freeze your rear end off as you're doing it.
I like that.
Or as you're doing it.
Exactly.
You're gonna come
That's the ideal.
This is a Milwaukee-based company, Gutter Stuff, and this is something, the amount of people that go to the hospital accidents on ladders is incredible. The number is huge.
Yeah, and even higher in Wisconsin than other places.
This is an insert that goes inside of your gutter that comes in 4-foot sections, and you can clean out your gutters and put this inside, and it completely covers up the gutter.
But
I know
it
people
still
who need
lets
that.
water go through,
Buckets of water. As you can see, it's really easy to install, easy to cut, and because it goes inside and seals it, you don't have to worry about mosquitoes getting in there and using your gutter as a breeding ground because it completely seals it.
And you can't see it looks like.
You cannot see it from the ground, and it has a UV protector on it, so it lasts for years and years and years.
Okay,
That's
love that.
fantastic.
Now,
So that one's called Gutter Stuff.
Gutter Stuff, a Milwaukee-based company.
Like that.
Made in the USA, WeatherTech, floor liners.
Yeah.
Do you have these ladies in your cars?
Yes, and people, if you have this in your car, you're the envy of everybody because they are the easiest thing to clean. And if you have kids or passengers a lot, you got.
I'm not going to say that. Keep going. You're doing a great job. No. Keep going. So the American made, which I love, and this is, I had them send me the #1 that they sell in Milwaukee. This is a Ford F-150 or a Ford Raptor. That's what they sell the most of. Comes in different colors. They laser measure these things. It holds buckets of water, and so you think about the mud and the slush and the water, and then the liners for the back.
Yeah,
this is the #1 is a Jeep Cherokee. That's a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Okay.
You put this in the back with the dogs or whatever you have going on. It holds everything.
It's awesome.
It's affordable protection for your car.
Well, and then you just pop it out, you hose it down, you let it dry, you put it back in. They are phenomenal.
All right, smoke detectors. October is when we start talking about this. Please have working carbon monoxide smoke detectors in your home.
Fire prevention.
Kidda, this is a brand new one called TrueSense. There's a new code coming out in May of 2020 about how these detectors should look when it comes to a fire. So what this one does is it knows the difference between when you're burning toast or over boiling some pasta and a fire.
Whoa,
and so it
it's
takes
a smart one.
So it's like, check the stove, check the stove.
Well, no, and so the idea is that nuisance alarm there, this is a brand new code that's going to come out in May of 2020. Kidda is ahead of the game. This is important to have outside of every place where you're sleeping, and these detectors offer you a quicker sign to get out of the house, right?
I see.
That's the thing. It used to be that we had about 15 minutes to get out if there was a fire. Now, because of a lot of the materials that are built inside our home, it's 3 minutes. So this is super important, please.
So it needs to be like, you need to respond fast to those different types of fire.
Grown Newtone, Hartford, Wisconsin-based company. When you go in your bathroom and you look up at that grill, it looks nasty, doesn't it?
It's got a lot of lint on it.
It's like you've been there.
You sent me the picture. Now you can clean these, but what happens is that they get dirty and over time they yellow. So what Brown said is that, look, I'm going to come up with these universal grill kits. $9. They start at $9.
So does it cover the one that's already there?
The cover that's there. And so this is how easy it is. Now this is a fan that I have. Imagine this is in your ceiling.
Okay.
Be careful, this is sharp right here.
Okay.
These little springs right here are all that holds it in place.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's always so nervous about like, oh, when I pulled it, I felt it. And what happens is it comes out. You squeeze these springs, you take this out, throw it in the garbage, buy a new kit and throw it away. They even have, if you would like more light, an LED kit so you can change your existing grill. Now take a look here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the motor right here, and this plug right here, you unplug the motor, you plug in the light, it's got a little spot where you plug both in, you put it back in there, now you have an LED light.
No way.
And it also works with the motor too, so it's a motor and a light?
Yes, ma'am.
Check this out. Oh, that is so simple to install.
And it's that simple to install. And finally, fall is the best time to seal your deck. Penafin is a company based out of California.
Oh, up here.
It's rosewood oil based. So rosewood oil is a Brazilian tree.
sounds
They
pretty.
harvest the oil from the nut. And this penetrates in. I'm going to tell you something. 20 years ago, I'm walking through Disney World, and I see a guy staining the boardwalk. Of course, there I'm with my little kids going, of course, I stop. I go, hey, what are you using to stain this deck? And the guy goes, Penafin. I had never heard of it. And he goes, works great. So I always said, if it was good enough for Mickey Mouse, it was good enough for me.
That's right.
And
it's a
I've
Disney
been
way.
recommending this forever. They make this Protect cleaner, and the thing is, you brush this on, it works in. The rosewood oil drives in, and a lot of people make the mistake about wanting to use a clear sealer. A clear sealer does not protect the wood. So whether it's a deck or a fence, it's the colorant that's in the stain that
way.
protects it. Think about it. Outside in the
didn't know
sunlight,
that.
if I put you in a clear umbrella, you're still going to get sunburn.
Right.
But if I put you in a regular umbrella, the sun hits you, you're not going to
You're
get
gonna
it.
get a little bit less.
Same is true for deck stains.
That is great. Man, I
you
learned
so smart?
something from you.
I don't know if I'm so smart, but
You know what you're doing or something.
where do I have to go to your house?
Yeah, I got the address written down for you. You better come on over.
So there's all the websites, and you can go and find all this stuff. And there's a great fall products to take care of this year while it's hot.
And
So many local. Love
Yeah,
that.
and these are important because it's protecting your investment, which is your home. It's making life easier, cleaner, protecting your deck, but especially with the alarms and stuff, it's saving your life.
Real quick, I didn't mention this. It's so humid today in the last
Yes.
couple days. This is a humidity sensor that Brown has. You can turn any
little guy?
fan right here.
Oh.
You change the switch out. The biggest mistake that people make in a house is that they don't let the fan run long enough.
Right.
And then you get all this, the paint starts to peel. You turn the fan on, it senses the humidity, keeps the fan on while you ladies are at work, and then it turns it off once the humidity level comes down. Today, that thing would be running like crazy.
Oh, yeah,
no more
it would.
foggy mirrors.
I love
Thanks,
it.
Lou.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Great to see you.